I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter, and this is my custom league. This is not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, our Leafs are coming off a win against the Philadelphia Flyers. Now head out to Nashville to face the Predators. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Nashville on the first line is Kirill Kaprizov, Tage Thompson, and Troy Terry. On the second line is Evander Malkin, Dylan Strome, and Justin Brazeau. On their third line, Ted Lindsay, Braden Shen, and Cody Glass. And on their fourth line, Teddy Bluger, Jordan Stahl, and Radek Faksa. On defense, on the first pair is Adam Pellet, and Eric Carlson. On the second pair is Robin Rigier, with Rob Ramage. And on the third pair is Michael Gonzato, with Shel Samuelson. Starting the net is Mackenzie Blackwood, with Olaf Kulzing backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Scott Rudovic and Nick Leddy. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Nasri, Eric Lindros, Peter Bondra. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line, Scott Lawton, Brock Nelson, and Nikita Gurbankin. And on the fourth line, Zach Hyman, Jonathan Daves, and Marcus Johansson. On defense, on the first pair, Josh Morrison with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Eric Cernak. And on the third pair is Damon Hunt with Tyler Myers. Starting the net is Dominic Hasek, Artur Shilov backing up. And the scratch players tonight are Glenn Murray, Mark Parrish, and Yusuf Valimaki.
Can the home teams keep the good times rolling? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. This home squad is on a heater. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Leafs start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. A chance! And he rings the post!
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces, you just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, you get the opening goal, the momentum's all in your favor.
Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Quick pass across to Pellet. The Predators gain possession along the wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Into the offensive end now. Takes the pass. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Thompson's lugging the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. From the point, they take control of it. The Leafs gain possession. Nashville's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Hasek's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Nashville's performance has been very average throughout the midway point of this season, James. They gotta find a way to find their game in the second half if they want a chance at the playoffs.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hasek's gonna hang on to the puck for a whistle. Don't forget the team store, always accessible online 24/7. You can also check out the team store in the arena as well, open 7 days a week. Clark's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And that's knocked away by Provorov. Moves it to Malkin. And a great save! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Moves it on over to Clark. Moves the puck. Just a great defensive read there. Quick pass pass to Malkin. Easily turned aside by Hasek. Across the line from center. Goes right to the crease. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
The Leafs have it against the wall. Feeds it over. That knocks him off the puck. The Predators gain the zone. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Chernak. Passes over to Lindros. Good hit on the play. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Predators look to start the transition game. Works it across to Stahl. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Puck scooped up by Lindros. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Carlson. The Predators have it in the offensive end. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Moves inside! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Denies him! He got all of it! Nashville's gained possession along the boards. The Predators get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Morrissey. Good check, frees the puck up. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Predators have it now. Sent into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. Puts it on net. Gets in front of it. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drag that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. The Predators will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. He scores!
Braden Shen. He knew it was coming. He's been getting outplayed.
No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful.
The Predators have taken a 1-0 lead here past the midway mark of the opening frame.
It hasn't been easy to get here, has it? We haven't seen any offense in this game, and they get the first one, and they have to find a way to continue. Where there's one, you got to try and find two. Continue to attack.
And just a good old...
There we go, Bobby Clark.
2 words for you.
Gets it back quick.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. Ask any goaltender how difficult this save is to make, James. He just wires it stick side, top shelf.
Toronto's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right? When you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, and it looks like it has.
And he loses control here. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Toronto's got the puck now. Angles it over to Myers. Slides the puck across to McDonald. The Predators gain possession in their own end. And he takes the pass. The Leafs move to the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Makes the save with the trapper.
Nice flash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
More than half the frame has been played here. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Predators start with the puck in their own end. The Leafs take possession in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Receives the pass. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Along the half wall with the puck. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Predators will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Peter Bondra.
Go-ahead goal on the power play.
And specialty teams are critical, and this is exactly why you have the opportunity to change the momentum in the game, and you do it with an executed power play. Let's have another look on the replay here, James. I thought that he had the post covered, but he clearly did not. There was just enough room to slide that puck in the inside post.
The Leafs have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And now he moves it to Lindsay. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Skates in behind the cage. Stopped by the goaltender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going of the frame, Toronto's got a 1-goal lead. The Leafs win it. And he shuts the door on that. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Brassel's got it in the offensive zone. Takes the puck behind the net. Stones him in front.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. And he moves it up to Taves. They've got the defense outnumbered. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it to Carlson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Pellick. Right in the low slot. The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Made that stop. Nashville's got it along the wall. Kaprizov's got it along the wing. Here's a chance. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
In the final moments of this period, Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And he slides it quickly to Lindros. Moves it over to Regier. Handles the pass. Here's a shot. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. The Predators would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Lindros wins the draw on their own end. Takes the shot, and one last save. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Well, the Leafs were off to a slow start, got behind by a goal. But as soon as they did that, they just went, nope, that's not going to happen, and then scored 2 quick wins to take the lead. Let's hope they can keep this up and add to the lead in the second.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Hasek's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Slides it across. Makes the save. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Takes the feed from his own end. Intercepted at center by Kaprizov.
The Predators have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Slides the puck ahead to Terry. Corrado's got a hold of it against the wall. Lindros carries the puck in his own zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Thompson. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
The Predators have it against the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Let's move to the middle, and that's intercepted. Quick pass to Brazeau. Nashville's on the attack. Taken along the wall by Lindsay. Tries to feed it over to McDonald. Here's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Scooped up along the wall by Stahl. Corrado's got possession of the puck. And now it's over to Clark. And he takes the dish. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Corrado's got a hold of the puck now. Tosses it on to Burrows. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. And they'll dump it in. Corrado's got it behind the net. Moves the puck across to Lawton. Gaining momentum up along the side. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. Stahl's got it in the defensive end. Corrado's got it in the neutral zone. Slides the puck across to Taves. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Made the stop on that play. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Slides it diagonally to Myers. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Corrado's gained possession along the boards. Nashville's got the puck here in the open ice. The Leafs have it from their own end. Corrado's got the puck in the defensive end. The Leafs played along the wing. Redirected off a stick. He looks deep to Lindsay. Here's a race for the loose puck. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the period has expired. The Leafs lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Lindsay's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Shot! And he makes the easy save. Sends it ahead to Strome. Blueger's got the puck. Strome's working it around in the corner. Now he slides it up to Taves. Moves the puck across to Johansson. Takes a shot. And he comes up with the glove save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Toronto's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides it on over to Terry. Slides the puck to Lindros. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Sends the pass down low. Lindros looks around. And some good footwork to kick it away. Grabbed along the board by Terry. Oh, look at this. An easy pad save made by Hasek. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Well, let's have a look at his body of work over the course of this game here, James. I mean, he's been very noticeable. We've said his name a number of times because he's creating for his line mates out there. Every time he's on the ice, he's dancing and making something happen when the puck's on his stick.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. And there's the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Terry.
Nashville's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Leafs are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Nashville's going to start with the puck in their own end. Lindsay's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Shen. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Burrows has it along the boards. Here's a short pass to Ramage. Sends a pass over. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. McDonald's going to play it against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Ramage. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Here in the later stages of this period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick shot! That goes wide. The Leafs have it behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Taves. Quick pass across to Pellet.
Oh, Malkin with the tip in.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical. The coaches today are spending so much time on a detail of the game, stick position, and it's evident and on display right here. It's stick position and anticipation. Good defense and interception leads to offense in that beautiful goal.
The Predators have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Toronto's won the draw. Moves it to Foot. Takes the puck at the point. Comes up with the stop. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Puck knocked loose after that hit. With possession along the wall. Passes out front. And that doesn't connect. Works it across to Nelson. Takes it into the slot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And now he tries to get it across to Faxa. The Predators gain possession along the wall. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Shen. Great stick work as he pokes it away. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Shuts him down. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Well, it was a good period for the Leafs until the end there. Now we got to hope we can get this go-ahead goal in the third.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, pounder, and here comes the third. They have dropped the puck on period number 3. We are still tied here, so the next goal could be...
Oh, and there it is, Eric Lindros.
Timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. He's going to get this on and off of his stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. Really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you get the moment and take advantage of it.
The Leafs carried along the wall. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped.
Hasek's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Toronto's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Predators played along the boards. Good stick handling in his own zone. Scoops up the puck here. Great defensive effort with the stick. Puts it on net. Denied by Hasek.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Oh, puts it wide. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, it almost looked as if he was rushing the shot, and then he lost control completely of that puck. Now that is a grade A scoring opportunity. Huge one lost. Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Toronto's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. The Predators win the draw. Slides the puck over to Malkin. And he takes the feed. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Leafs move it ahead. Puck dumped in. Taken along the wall by McDonald. Taken by Strome. Dishes it to Malkin. Nashville's got the puck against the half wall. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! Oh, how did he get a grip on that plenty of time left in this frame. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Intercepted in the offensive end. Score!
Nikita Gurbankin.
Back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. We often spend so much time talking about the goal score and what a beautiful finish it was, but how about this time? It's all about the effort to get in and retrieve the puck. This is a battle, and it all starts with a great body check, some physicality and energy to his game to be able to retrieve and get possession of the puck.
Toronto sending a quick message here early in this third period with that goal, Cheryl. We are not slowing down.
It's not slowing down, and it's entertaining when you provide offense right off the hop. We love to see it, and you know who doesn't? Their opponent.
The Leafs gain possession. Lawton's moving the puck through his own zone. Throws it in. The Predators look to start the transition game. Slides the puck over. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. The Predators have it against the wall. Shot! And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Lindros. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Grabbed along the boards by Kaprizov. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs will play for the defensive zone. Hammers a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Toronto's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Stalls, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. Quick pass to Pellick. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now it's grabbed by Foot. Denied by the goaltender. Looks to make a play over to Stahl. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Flatwood's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
The Leafs have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Nashville's won the draw. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And it's kicked away. Quick feed to Hyman. Picked up along the wall by Pellick. From behind his own net. Angles it over to Stahl. Here's a chance. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Taves. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. The Predators take it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Faksa. Toronto's looking to break out. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. What a save by Blackwood. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. Taken along the wall by Thompson. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Leafs looking against the half wall. The Predators will play the puck from behind the net. Passes it over to Strome. Shot! Stops him cold! The Leafs have it now. Scooped up along the wall by Morrissey. Let's get the call. Lindsay's been flagged for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two. that they're going to go back to the umbrella formation, James. They had success earlier on it on the power play with 3 up high trying to move the coverage. Hey, for everyone who wants to draw it up, it's exactly what it looks like, the top of an umbrella, and then you're getting the coverage to move around, and then you can use those cross-seam passes, and you can ski downhill for a shot as well.
Toronto's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Regier. Pass across to Malkin. Fires it! Nowhere for that shot to go through. Moves it to Provorov. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Leafs take it from the side. Dishes it off. How did he stop that one? Stuffs him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Nashville's got the puck shorthanded. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Stahl's taking it from his own end. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone.
Lindsay standing up, ready to go.
The Predators with a huge penalty kill there.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
The Predators have it now. From the left side, they gain the zone. Toronto's got the puck. Through center. Passes it over. And he turned that one aside.
Blackwood's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
And there's the save on the play.
Hasek's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
The Leafs lead it late in this third period. Off the draw, they take possession. Quick pass to McDonald. Puck sent over to Shen. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Grabbed along the board by Clark. Oh, steals a goal as he flashes the glove with the stop. Here in the late goings of the period, the Leafs have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Pelech.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Here's a chance with the stop. Directed over to Burrows. Into the attacking area from the left side. Reaches out and uses the stick. Tries to feed it over to Brazeau. The Predators will play it in their own end. Under a minute to go in the third. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Provorov. The Leafs take it along the wing. Intercepted at center by Lindsay. Slides it diagonally to Hyman. Loses the coverage there. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Brazeau. Gets the puck in deep. Foot's got it in the defensive end. Fires it down the ice. Scores!
And Vondra gets his second of the game.
I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Leafs have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Nashville's won the draw in the neutral zone. And not much on that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. An emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
Well, it's almost as if their opponent were defeated before the game started. I mean, you can see it in the warm-up, just in their body language, playing a team that's on a winning streak, playing with a ton of confidence. They didn't give their opponent any opportunity to get life in this game.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.
So the Leafs just refused to let Nashville get ahead in this one. Every time Nashville scored, Leafs said nope, and then went and scored 2. And that makes it 8 in a row for the Leafs, as they outshoot Nashville 37-25. Nashville outhits Toronto 50-39. Toronto has more time to attack. Nashville has the better passing percentage. Toronto wins the faceoff 20-15. And Toronto got the only 2 power plays in the game, going 1 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Bondra with 2 goals, Lindros goal and an assist, Foot an assist, Grubanka a goal, Nelson Hunt assists, Clark a goal, and Morrissey, Burrows, and Naslin with assists. And Hasek made 23 saves on 25 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .920 save percentage. For Nashville, you had Glass with an assist, Shen with a goal, Pellick, Lindsay with assists, Malkin with a goal, and Carlson with an assist. And Blackwood made 32 saves on 36 shots, 4 goals allowed for an .889 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs record now sits at 17-2 for 47 points, as they hold on to first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs head to Utah to face the Mammoth.